On her birthday, the possessive husband and billionaire CEO Damien Sterling arrived home late, his mind clearly elsewhere, forgetting the special day entirely. He strode into their luxurious New York penthouse, overlooking the glittering skyline, without a gift in hand or a whisper of celebration. Instead, his obsessive alpha male nature twisted toward his past, as he fixed his intense gaze on his little wife, Anna Steele, and demanded she head to the service hall the next day to add his ex-wife Stella Alonso's name to the property deed. This wasn't a discussion. It was a command from the dominant man who viewed everything as his to control, including her. Anna, the strong-willed with a stable career and wealthy parents backing her like two unshakable mountains, felt a surge of confusion and anger. Damien, her grumpy sunshine in their enemies-to-lovers marriage of convenience, had always been the possessive husband who growled your mind in heated moments. But now he called his ex Stella with a familiarity that stung. Their age-gap romance had started with sparks. Him, the mafia boss-like figure in the business world, sweeping her into a world of luxury lifestyle with private jets and Cartier jewels. But 6 years after his divorce, he still sent monthly support to Stella and their son, little Alex. That was fine, human decency, but adding her name to the deed of Anna's villa, bought by her father with Damien only contributing renovation costs? It reeked of revenge or jealousy from his past, threatening their forced marriage dynamic. Damien's face lit up with expectation, explaining how little Alex, his heir, needed property to attend a good school, and Stella couldn't afford one yet. Adding her name would solve it, he insisted, his voice laced with that obsessive alpha male tone. His mother chimed in, declaring it was just a name and she called the shots, while his father nodded, pitying Stella and little Alex, so much he suggested they move in. The house was big enough, after all. Anna watched in silence as Damien grew excited, arranging for his parents to prepare the second floor with new linens from Van Cleef-inspired luxury stores. Planning to fetch Stella and little Alex immediately, completely ignoring his submissive little wife as if she were an outsider in her own penthouse. Fury boiled in Anna as the possessive husband treated her like she didn't exist. She slipped away quietly, packed their bags, Damien's, his parents', and tossed them out the door, changing the fingerprint lock on a whim. If they pitted his ex and child so much, the whole family could roll out and rent a place together, leaving her in peace. Her mood lifted. Since marrying the billionaire CEO, her father had boosted his company with business deals, ensuring its success. Without that support, Damien's firm would have crumbled. She had agreed to let his parents stay initially, thinking true hearts exchanged true hearts, but reality slapped her hard. This was no dark romance fairy tale. An hour later, Damien's Maybach pulled up, Stella and little Alex stepping out, looking like the perfect family trio. Anna lounged in the courtyard, smirking as Damien futilely swiped the lock. He yelled for her to open up, assuming it was broken, but she rose slowly, approaching with a calm smile, having swapped her earbuds for this showdown. She eyed Stella's confident, arrogant gaze, which made her skin crawl. Damien urged her to unlock it, saying Stella and little Alex were tired from the ride, but Anna flatly stated she'd changed the lock. He demanded the new code, but Stella, arms crossed, sneered that it was obvious. Anna didn't want them inside, bullying a widow and orphan. Damien quickly corrected that she wasn't a widow. He was little Alex's father, his possessive nature flaring protectively toward his ex. Anna pointed to the luggage outside, telling them to take it and leave, her voice steady. Damien's face darkened, asking why, and she laughed bitterly. This house was hers, no way she'd add his ex's name. If he cared so much, he could live with them elsewhere. She wouldn't hinder their family bliss. Just then, his parents returned, his mother charging in like a wolf protecting her cub, demanding who dared block her grandson. She looked ferocious, a side Anna had never seen, usually somewhat tolerable, now vicious. Stella played the victim, tearfully offering to leave to avoid trouble, but Damien's mother insisted they stay. This was her son's home, and she glared daggers at Anna. His father hugged little Alex, promising they'd stay forever, and the boy echoed that the mean auntie should leave for stealing his dad. clearly coached words. Anna coldly retorted that if Damien wanted to remarry Stella and be a family, fine, but not on her turf. It disgusted her. Damien defended his parents, then turned on Anna, warning her not to embarrass herself and to open up. They'd forget today's mess and coexist peacefully. Anna exploded inwardly at the idea of peaceful coexistence with his ex in her home, telling them to roll to Stella's rental if they wanted that. His mother dropped to the ground, wailing about family misfortune, a ruthless woman driving them out, cursing Anna as barren and unable to produce an heir. Anna, seething at being called a hen that couldn't lay eggs, grabbed a bucket of kitchen slop and splashed it over her through the gate, warning that next time it'd go in her mouth for spewing filth. Damien roared that it was his mother. His father scolded her lack of respect for elders. But Anna countered that respect was earned. His mother had none for her. Damien softened, pleading that Stella and little Alex had suffered, and he just wanted his heir in a good school. Was that too much? Anna shot back he could buy his son a house himself, or divorce her to remarry Stella, but not touch her property. No more when calculations hit her head-on. He insisted he never wanted divorce, just considering his fatherly duties, but Anna had no patience left, ordering them to take their bags and go. His mother screeched about divorce meaning half the house for her son, or all since Anna was barren, threatening to confront Anna's parents. Anna mocked her ignorance of law, suggesting she buy a mirror to see her own delusions. Damien gripped the gate, veins bulging, threatening payback for the insult, but Anna stood firm. They loaded the car reluctantly, Stella huffing and storming off with little Alex. Anna called her mother ahead, explaining everything. Her parents, loving her deeply, backed her fully. When Damien's family showed up at her parents' Italian villa-style estate, they were sent packing in humiliation. "She's mine. Every breath she takes belongs to me," Damien had once whispered in their red room during a night of punishment and passion, his dominant hands tearing her silk blouse in a walls against frenzy, binding her with red ropes in submissive ecstasy. But now that possessive vow felt like a lie twisted by jealousy. The next morning, his parents banged on the villa door again, demanding she open and talk. Anna, heading to work, snapped that they weren't worth hiding from, early morning barking like dogs. His mother accused her of calling her a dog, no manners, but Anna retorted that manners were for the deserving. At her age, she should know shame. His father lamented their unfortunate family door, regretting marrying Anna in, black-faced with remorse. Anna challenged if he wanted divorce. She'd call Damien now to head to the bureau. His mother crowed that without Anna, Damien would find better. She wasn't that special. Anna dialed him, hearing Stella's voice in the background urging him to eat for the fight ahead. Clear White Lotus tactics. Anna told him to relay that such flowers weren't worth her competition. He disgusted her now, fit for the trash. Hanging up, his mother called him, reminding to split property. All to him since Anna couldn't produce an heir. She should leave with nothing. Anna laughed at her legal fantasies, suggesting a mirror to see her own ugliness. His mother fumed, warning Anna she'd be kicked out begging, but Anna said they'd see who cried. Damien arrived in his Maybach again, with Stella and little Alex, shameless. He asked if she'd thought about divorce, and she tossed his ID and household book at his feet through the gate, urging him to go. Time was tight, especially if his company vanished. His face twisted in insult as he picked them up. His mother slipped inside when Anna opened briefly, but Anna demanded Damien remove her. He refused. They weren't divorced yet. His family, including Stella and little Alex, had rights. His mother gloated about property being her son's, even post-divorce Anna netting zero. Stella sauntered in haughtily as Anna locked all bedrooms discreetly, limiting them to the living room, better safe after seeing their true faces. The divorce went smoothly. Anna's lawyer ensured her premarital assets. Houses, cars, stayed hers, Damien getting only renovation cash, which she transferred instantly. He sat silent, stunned, dreaming of splitting but ending empty-handed. And the big surprise, she held majority shares in his company, ready to oust him. Back home, She reminded him to tell his family and poor ex to vacate or face consequences. He pleaded for amicable split, respecting his parents for old times' sake. Anna scoffed. Respect was mutual. They forced this, and she'd repay malice in kind. Her nature loyal to kind, vengeful to cruel. He left wordless, back-shadowed. That night, Anna stayed out, giving time while instructing her lawyer to liquidate shares and audit accounts, a personal gift. Afternoon return. His father smoked dejectedly outside. Mother sobbed on the sofa. Damien explained desperately to Stella. All eyes on her. Mother wailed about her useless son tricked. Father roared her quiet. Anna demanded why they hadn't left. Renovation paid, their family affluent enough without this act. Damien begged a private talk, eyes pleading, but Anna refused. Divorce done, property notarized. Sue if unhappy. Oh, and company shares needed settling. He staggered back, eyes red, protesting his hard management. But Anna called him naive. Her father's connections built it. Without them, it'd collapse in months. His face paled, fists clenched in rage. Mother quieted, realizing severity, calling his name tentatively. He exploded, blaming them all for the ruin. Company gone, them paupers. Mother blamed him back, but he roared louder. She fainted dramatically, waking groaning. Anna suggested hospital to avoid her home becoming a murder house. Damien accused her of cursing, but Mother knelt, begging forgiveness, admitting fault, pleading no divorce. Anna pulled away. This temple too small for their gods. Leave soon. You're mine, Damien had growled during a high-abuse car shock on his private jet, his jealous hands punishing her in dominant fury, leaving her pregnant with their heir in a mix of pain and pleasure. But now that obsessive claim rang hollow amid revenge. Damien accused her narrow heart. Not just a name for his heir's school? He did fatherly duty no wrong. Anna laughed. He could now, unrestricted post-divorce. He called her vicious, exterminating him. One day, 100-day grace, she'd get karma. Anna retorted not to moralize. She wouldn't fund his ex and child with her sweat, no saint. Speechless, he glared. Stella stormed out with little Alex, unmet dreams shattered. No one stopped her. Anna offered free movers sarcastically. Damien declined, dragging his mother away. She slapped him hard, demanding he apologize, his fault for upsetting Anna. Stunned, he approached, mumbling sorry for displeasing her. Anna despised his weakness. Better if he'd stood firm as a man. He left slamming, shamed. Mother clung, begging reconciliation. No more Stella mentions, they'd return home tomorrow. Anna freed her arm. Divorce final, no turning back. Leave before ugly. She departed decisively. Next day, lawyer confirmed shares reclaimed. Damien bombarded messages begging return. Anna deleted all, mastering her life. Once held, now released.